Used to sleep through notes in class. I'd wink my eye and laugh. Those days went by so fast.
There's something, a clip that I sent you, innit? Right? But I wanted to listen to this, you know, because it made me reflect on some of the things that you're saying around people coming back to the community, or even people that haven't left the community, but people that are doing very well for themselves, like legitimately, not illegal stuff. Go on, King.
Let the people them hear the clip, man. Let the people hear them clip, and then we'll put our 2 cents in there.
Let's pop this then. Let's pop this. Like,
I think that once you reach a certain level of success, you shouldn't be standing outside on anybody's block. Like, dog, you ain't even got to get shot. You could be standing next to some niggas that's trapping, and it's a stash in a fender that you don't know about. And the cops done seen motherfuckers make cells out of that. You get pulled over. Now you locked up for a potential charge, and you got a show tomorrow.
On every side of the board is chance of community chest.
That's a good one, bro.
So what do you reckon of that, Big King? Like, what's your take on it? Because you told me about a story that's happened.
Right. We can mash it down and we can talk about the Americans. We can talk about the Nipsey Hussles and the Young Dolphs and all of this. Because them man have tried to come back and improve their areas and show the area like, yo, let's grow together. But as you know, in the hood, there tends to be more bad than good sometimes. You get me? And for me, you can't shine and you can't look good in front of people that ain't looking as good as you. And like you just said to me, like, on recent, I can look at our closest home because I've seen a thing in the last few months, but I say a month, where I've seen a man get his thing taken off him on some little CCTV camera thing, and this is at Birmingham, so this is close for home, blood. And what I see, and then when I heard the history of the whole thing, like, man was generally just working, grafting, treating himself, but then because he's still doing his work and his graft, and he's treating himself, and he's got a life, let's just say he's bought a nice watch, and then man, I feel like they're entitled now. That's my watch. It's like, man, I've got this thing in the hood where if they ain't got it or they can't afford it, but they see a week to pray with it, it's theirs. Because this man can't respond. He ain't got a thing. He ain't gonna come looking back for his thing. Or it could go Peakerman. You could turn a good person back because he's been doing all this crap, doing all this legit thing, thinking, yeah, as long as I stay legit, no one ain't gonna trouble me. Yeah. But as you know, I know, that don't go so, blood. And I could go back to my days of just having a mountain bike, blood. And man would have seen me around the hood. You see, that's so I can speak my truth. I don't business no more. I'm too big. And you see the things that I do got. Anybody can look for my stuff now, you know, and they can check it because it's insured. That's how old I am. Like, you can take me shit out and trust me. If it's not worth me dying for, you can take it like a car. I just phone insurance company and I'm telling them, yo, my things have just got Rob. Here's your crime number. Have a good day, sir. But I'll do a little one. Like, I remember when I had my bike, I spent you know when you used to be able to get the Liquidwood catalogs and them catalog things there, and you have to pay $3.99 every week.
Yeah.
For the thing. Right, I got my mountain bike. This is them times there's no suspension on mountain bike that's come out yet. I've looked in the catalog, seen this thing just gleaming. And I'm like, yo, cut the picture out, you know. Took it downstairs, said to mom, no, order this.
Yeah.
My mom's like, nah, you're not going to keep up with the payment. Yeah. You're not going to keep up with it. I'm like, nah, I want this bike. I will not let you down.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll give you 2 weeks ahead. So I can't fall behind. You get me? Boom. Got my mountain bike turned up, blood. I thought I was fishing in Antwerp, blood. I'm riding up all the way. Feel like I'm on 16 switches and them things there, you get me? The bike will start being about it, blood.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, looking at everybody else's bike, no one ain't even got a suspension on the fork, never mind the flipping, the whole bike.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with my bike now. I don't think I've had my bike longer than 2 months, bro. And you see, by the time I got 2 months, my brethren must have said to me, one of my brethren, like, yo, come, link me down by a school. We're going to link 2 gal and that. I'm like, sounds like a plan. Man, I jumped on the bike, flew down to the school. Man, out there, you would have thought me and him was on 2 ninjas or something, blood. Not no pedal bikes, you get me? But by the time I'm there now, we're ready. I see some faces, not gonna name no names, but I see some faces that, and the worst thing is, you know, the man never even looked on my bike. He looked at my brethren's bike, and he's going to my brethren, that classic one, give me a go. And I'm saying, why, sir, I hope they don't ask me. But as a brethren, I'm not going to ride off and leave my next brethren, so I'm still there. Hear what my brethren, well, I call it, my supposed core brethren, I should say. Can we go back? Yo, his bike's better than mine. Ask him for a go. You see, from when they didn't even clock my bike, but you see, as soon as they turned around and seen that thing gleaming, it was like I was a model in the window on the showroom on the bike, blood. Because they didn't see me again after that. Be a pressure, give me a go, blood. Come on, blood. Give me a go, blood. Come on, man. You know me, if I wanted to rub it, blood, I just take it now, blood. Oh, the same old talk. But deep down in my soul, I know once this bike's gone, it's not back. It's not coming back, blood. And I'm thinking in my head, no, I can't. I'm gripping on to this bike. In the end, it just didn't make it would have turned. We was out of our depth strength wise, so we would have got back there. You get me?
Yeah.
All right, then have a go. Blood, be quick though. But you know, from when I've said that, I already know this bike now. Blood clot come back, Bridget. It's not a come back. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, fast forward, the bike didn't come back. Got home. You gotta remember, you see, this bike was so prestige to me, blood. It sat in the hall. It didn't even go in the garage. So by the time I'm sitting on TV watching telly now, my mom's already coming from work like, yo, where's your bike? Yo, this Jesus borrowed it. Yeah, I don't want to. Where does he live? That's all my mom said, funny. Where does he live? But you see, this, as I said, my mom's got this concept of like, yo, you can just knock on anybody's door, you get me?
Yeah.
But she goes to what them? She's knocked on door and gone, come home and gone to work. That means I still gotta walk these streets. But anyway, she gone. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Looking at the man's door. This time, no one's not answering. So, man just said, you know what? Don't even stress. It's stolen. We report it stolen. And it's insured. So don't worry about it. So I'm like, okay. No, I'm going to argue that. At least I don't lose my money. We went home. Matter stopped. I forgot about it. They've all sent me a new bike. To the fact that, you know what I did with the new bike thing?
Yeah.
I sent it back. Okay. That's how much it scarred me. I only bought second-hand bikes after that, blood.
Yeah.
Because I knew how the wood stayed. And the worst thing is, that didn't even finished there. Imagine a couple of weeks later, I'm on the bus, going to buy some clothes for Carnival, and the same youth that took my bike has now come and seen me on the bus talking about, yo, why you knocking my door the other day for, bro? How come you brought your mom to my house? Blood, what you got for me? But this time, you see me. I said, I'd rather be a victim than especially on them ignorant days there. I'd rather be a victim than you keep on trying to bully me, blood. You've already took the bike and had no response. Now you're going to try and tap me up on a bus, blood. I'm not having it. No way. What? And you're talking about it with a group of man as well. So the man I put knife in my side and that saying, yo, what money you got on you? Them times, I got money on me. But I ain't doing pulling out my pocket and giving you my money. Plus, you're going to have to take my shoe off, my sock off, just to find this 20-pound virgin. Because it's at the bottom of my heel. You get me? So you're not finding this virgin. You're going to have to strip me out this bus. And I know that ain't happening. So you can dip me as much as you like. But my notes sitting pretty underneath my foot, you get me?
Yeah.
So, in the end though, I remember one of the other youths, you know how far it was going that was on his team, and told him to allow it. And from there, they didn't bother me again.
Yeah.
But it was just like I said, that was just a snippet, bro. That was 1993, bro.
Yeah.
That's 1993, and it's still fresh in my brain. You get me? And I'm saying, look on that. Look on the little thing that happened just the other day. You look on the little hustles, bro. And as like I said, it's like, unless you can feed everybody in the hood, and they look exactly like you, or they can get the same things what you've got, you can't shine, bro. You can't shine because the have-not and the worst. Not only the have-not, the have-nots that are not willing to work and go and earn that.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are the problem, because not only do they ignore opportunity to like even go out and graft and work and have that self-satisfaction of, yo, I've earned my money, I'm gonna treat myself.
Yeah.
Because even if when you're in the hood, bro, nobody doesn't look at you as a worker. And to me, there's like principles like, if a man's grafted, leave him alone.
Yeah.
If a man's showing the youth them the right way, leave him alone.
Do you know what though? I think
Because at the end of the day, can't be always the drug dealers that are inspiring the youth in the end. Because then, how can you change the narrative? How can you change the pattern of their behavior if that's the only people in the hood they look up to?